Okay, sorry about that, Andrea. So I'll continue with the video. And I was checking this out right here. It's got some kind of debris here on the floor. Just making sure it wasn't carpenter ants or anything. It's not. It seems to be almost like a sawdust. So that's something we would want to have a termite inspection. Tennessee being green and moist, having moist ground. We always recommend a termite inspection. And even though this house is brick, the frame is still wood. So you would get that, and we actually look for wood destroying insects, not just termites. And so this is standing at the dining room, looking through the living room to the foyer. So this room is pretty big. If you don't need a formal dining room, then you could certainly repurpose this and make it into whatever you want. Okay. And the actually I have some dimensions for you here. The dining room is 13 by 12, so nice size. This is a butler's pantry right here. Stand back a little bit. Okay. Has a pretty light up there. Very elegant. Okay, so you have the butler's pantry. You could use it for whatever you want. Put your coffee pot here, anything like that. Here's a beautiful bathroom. Put there. Okay, so they have a very nice high quality wallpaper in here. If you're not a fan of wallpaper, you can certainly remove it. Or if you like wallpaper but want something different, you can just paint, paper over it if you want. Okay. This is a very roomy house. It's got a total of almost 2,400 square feet. It's 2,378 exactly. And we're now in the kitchen and the little breakfast nook. So here's your kitchen. It's been upgraded and remodeled. And you can see well, I guess they're chandeliers because of their style, but you can see that they're newer style. It's very modern look. Stainless steel fridge and freezer. It doesn't have an ice maker, which is that's not a plus. So they do have ice in here. So you could certainly sell this as places. There's websites Facebook pages that you can go to where people sell appliances and buy things like that. And so you could certainly sell a nice one like this on there, and I could give you the places to look. So your countertops are granite, and you have plenty of cabinet space. Let me show you. Okay, well, lots of cabinets. And plenty of cabinets down here. Yeah, these, I was checking to see if they were soft close drawers. They're not, but they're just regular drawers. Looks like this, they have a Honeywell security system here. I don't know that it's not turned on right now. It's not armed. So that would be something that you could have done when you move in, if you move in. Okay, over here, you've got a brand new brand new oven. Okay, mounted on the wall. And then you have your range right here. It's a glass top, GE. And this house, the fuel is electric. The fireplace, though, is gas log. So I'll have to check about that. If you ever wanted to convert the stove to gas, that could be done. I would contact the gas company or maybe a contractor and find out, somebody that knows more than me, find out how to go about that. And you have a nice stainless microwave up here. Lots of cabinets. Okay, here's your dishwasher. And the lower cabinets. Okay, and then this door, I believe, goes to the garage. Let me see. Okay, it does go to the garage. Nice and spacious. Okay, I don't know where the light switch is, but here's your garage. Your water heater is out here. Let's go check that out. See if I can find out how many gallons. Maybe on the top. I don't see where it says how many gallons. It's probably way down there. It's probably, I would say 40, maybe 50. That's something I can check. And you have the remote for the garage doors. And any remote controls and things like that, when you buy a house, they give them to you at closing. Or sometimes they'll leave them on the kitchen counter and just tell you where to get them. Here you have a walkout door. When you walk out, you're out here right next to the patio. So here, you see you've got some settling, which is understandable in a house that was built in the 60s. But you could put anything you want out here, patio furniture. We have plenty of room. If you have dogs, for instance, you could fence in this backyard for your dog. And I know people that do fencing. There's a guy that did mine. I have 3 acres, and he did mine for my dogs. I could give you his number, and you could certainly talk to him. Here's the back of the house. You can see the roof is metal, and there are gutters, which is good. Sometimes the metal roofs, they don't put gutters on them, and then it causes not really leaking, but you end up with water just dripping all over the place. It's messy. Okay, so here's the back of the house, the chimney. Here's your HVAC unit. And this is something that the property condition report, I tried to send it to you, by the way, but I was on my phone, and it didn't do it on the phone, so I'm going to send it to you when I get home. It won't tell you the age of your HVAC unit. They do have to tell you the age of the roof, so that's something that will be disclosed. When you have a home inspection, not being from Tennessee, you might not know how I don't expect you to know how real estate works here. So what happens is if you make an offer, it's accepted, then it's a contract. And once you're under contract, we have 2 weeks by Tennessee law to get you a home inspection. You pay for it, so we'll give you 3 or 4 names and let you call, talk to them, get rates, see who you feel comfortable with, and you can choose that person to do your home inspection. And we have guys on our list that are really good. They're very thorough. Then they'll send you a report at the end of their inspection, usually the same night, because we're on a timeline at that point. And so they send you the report with a narrative and pictures of what's wrong. And just think, by the way. And then after you get that, you can send it to me. Most of them send it to me anyway. And we talk about it, and you say, this is what you want fixed. And then we negotiate with the seller to see what they'll fix. If they won't fix stuff and you think it's too important, you can walk away from the deal and we find you another house as quick as possible. Or you might say, well, I want the house. I'll agree to pay for this, this, and this. And then, you know, it's a negotiation. So here's your shiplap again. Very classy look for the walls. Okay, when we go in here, okay, this is coming right out of the kitchen. So here's your kitchen, breakfast room, and den. For some reason, it's the light switch is not bringing the light on it. Maybe those, here's another one. This is a nice big room. No, it's not. It's probably the chain up there, which I can't reach. But the, let's see, other room with fireplace. Okay, this is 20 by 13.3. So this is a nice big room. Make a great family room. And you still have your living room for company, like we did back in the old days. So here's your flooring. It's new. I'm not sure when it was put in, but I would say very recently. And so you have a gas log fireplace. So there's your pilot light. And you get that on and you put your logs in. And people, oh, never mind. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of logs for wood burning fireplaces. But you can get replacement gas logs if you want. There are companies probably in Crossville and or maybe definitely in Cookville, if not Crossville, that would sell replacement logs if you ever wanted to replace them. You have a nice matting up here. And a very pretty dark ceiling fan, dark blades, and a huge window that lets you look at this gorgeous view out here. Oh, and you have some something planted over here. It looks like might be hollyhocks or gladiola. I think it's a heirloom plant. Okay, you got a pretty tree there, so just a lot of nature. And then, of course, when you get out and go, you can go places like a Big South Fork when you want some outdoor recreation. Okay, go in here. We haven't even seen the bedrooms yet. Okay, so here's your first bedroom. Now, I don't know about a master. This does say master bedroom. We'll have to see if it's an ensuite or not. You know, back in the 60s, there was no such thing as an ensuite master. And so, unless they've reconfigured it, the houses of that age aren't going to have a master with a bathroom. This is a nice big room. I'm standing in the corner. You got two lever door closets, plenty of storage space, and each one has a light. They need a new rod. I'm not sure why, but you need to put a rod there. That's not hard. And they sell them at Lowe's, probably even Walmart sells them, but I would go to Lowe's. Get something heavy duty. So your flooring continues in all the rooms. That's one way that you can tell a good quality house is that the flooring is not different in everywhere. That's a really cheap house does that. Okay, this does look like the master, and in fact there is an ensuite bath. So this is very big. Master bedroom is 12.6 by 17. So very nice big room. We have a diamond light. You could, of course, replace that with a ceiling fan with a light pin if you want. You have two ample windows to see the view, a beautiful view. And you've got this pretty tree. I think you might recognize the leaves, but maybe not, because the trees in Florida are very different than what we have here. But we do have the advantage of 4 seasons, so it's pretty cool. And the trees will be gorgeous in the fall. All right, here's your bathroom. This is the master bath, and it has the laundry. It's huge. It has the laundry room in it. So first of all, here's your master vanity with your master your master bathroom. It has one vanity, and has closet space in here. Lots of shelves, and you do have a rod here. I would fix that. That's kind of wobbly. Over here, you have, wow, you have more closet space. I have shown this before, but I forgot how beautiful it was. Okay, so you have lots of storage space here. Racks that you can put things on, a rod. You could, of course, totally redo the closets if you want. You could use a California closet system or something that you might buy at Lowe's. Okay, so here's, okay, that was one vanity. Here's another. So second sink, second area to get ready. Nice big window, nice big light source, and also the mirror. And you got a shiplap all the way through. It's definitely a designer touch. Okay, and here you have skylights up here for natural light. You have a beautiful soaking tub. This is incredible. There's your tub. And it does have the shower head with it, so you actually could take a shower in here if you wanted. Or, you know, while you're bathing, you can wash your hair. That's what I meant to say. And over here, you have a stand-up shower. So, you've got either choice of either one. And you have a nice big rain shower head in this one. And a handheld. So, this is your typical walk-in shower. It's very pretty. There's stuff on the bottom that, of course, will be cleaned up. It doesn't look like anything bad. It's just probably debris and some dust that's collected from the house not being occupied. Same thing here. A little dust on the windowsill. We can make sure that's all fixed for you, or not fixed, but cleaned. You have yeah, you have some definitely some. I can't find it. Ventilation that is nice. Around the tub, they have a subway tile backing. Very nice. Neutral colors, very classy. And then, of course, the shiplap up above. So, this is your master bath. And then you walk out of the master bath straight into your laundry room. So this is a great place for it, I think. And you have shelves here for supplies. Okay. And I'm not seeing, okay, I don't believe the washer dryer come with the house. It looks like only the range comes with the house, so the range and oven. But I can double check on that. And sometimes this is a thing that you can negotiate, or I can negotiate for you. You have a top load washer. These don't look. This is a GE profile. May not be the newest kind. I'm sure it works fine, but if I were you, I'd go to Lowe's and get a brand new set, maybe a Samsung with a digital controls. I have one that's awesome. It has a steam cycle. It has a refresh cycle where it puts kind of steam in there and heats the clothes at the same time. And if you want to fluff up your clothes, that's a great cycle for that. So I love that. Here's one of the old style ironing boards that is in this little cabinet. I haven't seen one of these in a while, but this, like I said, this house was built in the 60s. So if you walk out of here, so here, if you walk out this door, you're in the master bedroom. If you come out the other way, you're in another bedroom. The hardest part of my job is finding the places to turn on the lights. That's the hardest part. So this comes in with a built-in entertainment center. This was back before TVs are as big as they are now. So I'm not sure what to tell you about that, but if this is maybe a child's room, maybe a smaller TV to fit in there. But you could certainly use it for something else, just put a big flower arrangement or something like that in there and put the TV on the wall. So you have lots of storage room. And that's what a lot of people need so bad, is storage room. And this one has lots of it. And there's also a lot of light that comes in the house with all the windows and the skylights. This one looks out onto the road and the houses across. They're both very nice. So this is a nice neighborhood. All right, so moving along, if we come out of this bedroom and we take a right, then we come to the guest bath. So this has an upgraded vanity. You can tell it's fancy, and it has kind of a fleur-de-lis sort of pattern, and it does have a fleur-de-lis on the wallpaper too. So if you're not into red wallpaper, you can certainly do something different with it, but it's kind of pretty. It goes with the room. So you could do whatever you want. And this, of course, has your good style, good quality tile. And it's a tub where I don't see a shower. Interesting.
In a quarter mile, the destination is on your left. 2107 Tinchtown Rd.
Sorry about that. That was my GPS. So I'm not sure why this doesn't have a shower. Probably something that you could address with putting a handheld in there. So I would consult somebody that does plumbing work and ask them what you could do to put a shower head in here. Okay, you do have a little linen closet in here. I'm assuming the water is turned on, so yeah. Flushing, and there's the water. Seems like the water pressure's pretty good. I've lived here for about 3 years, and I once in a while, I live in a really old house built in the 40s, and it hasn't been updated properly, and I do have some problems from time to time with water pressure, but the houses like this that are well taken care of don't usually have problems with water pressure. Okay, so we come right back out, and so we turn this way, and this is back to the master bedroom. So this house has, sorry, I'm messing with my paper here, 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and let's see if we saw that. Yes, we saw that. So that's basically your 3 bedrooms and your 3 baths. So this would be bathroom number 1, number 2. I almost would count that twice, it's so big, but that's bathroom number 2, And the first one, or number 3, was up here toward the front, I believe. This house is so big, I'm almost getting lost. Okay, well, I guess they were all back there. This right here is a pantry. You could put racks and things in here. And you do have a first alert alarm system, so that would work with that Honeywell alarm. Here's what they're back here. This is it says it's a full bath, it's actually a half bath. So a little half bath in here. That'd be nice for guests for powder room. It's right across from the butler's pantry. And these days, you know, you could do whatever you wanted with the space. You could make it a coffee bar and put your Keurig or whatever coffee maker you use in here and your coffee supplies. And I might have to take that back. I'm not seeing any outlets here. So you might have to have an electrician upgrade and put a couple of outlets in here to use it for anything electrical. Houses back then, as you probably know, well, you may be too young to know, but they didn't have a lot of outlets because we just didn't have that many things to plug in. And so that could be fixed. Here you are back to your window. And this is the house. So if you like it.
At the next stop sign, turn left.